¡Viva! Hemos completado la misión. Espero los resultados de la investigación. Avanza la misión principal. Pues bueno. Pues vale. Pues me alegro. Vamos a descansar en los campamentos. En el campamento que tenemos por algún lado. Estaba fuera de la ciudad. Y se está haciendo de noche y de noche me da un poquito de cague. Hasta el amanecer. A veces te dejan regalos si aumentas la reputación o la relación que tienes con la peña. Y he soñado con que la habíamos mejorado y tal y cual, pero no lo hemos mejorado lo suficiente, me cago en sus muertos. Bueno, este lado de la izquierda está ya completado, vamos a ir al de la derecha. Teníamos unos contratos que hacer, uno era de liberar los nidos de los bicharracos. Y el otro era... no recuerdo cuál. Hola, vení. Vení, papito, vení. Vení, papito, vení. No me cargo de los pequeñitos, vosotros del grandote. Mira que me voy para... Ay, tío. El hecho de que ahora pueda curar ligeramente a mis colegas y ponerles armaduras es una cosa muy buena. Lo bueno del Petrus es que pega un montón, tío. Y eso que tiene solo el anillo para pegar puñetazos. Es un One Punch Man, tío. Ya está. Ya paso, amigos, ya paso. Son duretes, estos bichos. En fin. Let's go to the mall. Y aquí no habrá nada secreto escondido. No. Un lago negro. Lago negro. Esto es petróleo, tío. Esto es petróleo. Nos hemos hecho de oro. Coño, qué bonito este sitio, ¿no? A ver, es una ciénaga, ¿vale? Quizás no es lo más bonito del mundo. Este es el sitio que decían de los bichos, que necesitamos estoy unidos. A mí me parece bien todo lo que se ha mandado los bichos. Ay, que vienen a por mí todos, no sé por qué. Tú, Pietrus, vete a pegarte dos hostias, coño. Que tienes una armadura guapísima. Ya verá que se lo tanquea es la elfa, es de contar. Ay, que tengo. Que no tengo armadura, prima. A ver, entonces aquí tengo que buscar el nido, ¿no? ¿Será esa cosa amarilla que hay ahí? Pero aquí había 3 y no veo el nido por ningún lado. ¡A por ellos, Ore! ¡A por ellos, Ore! Y si tú brujes, yo te mato. Ay. ¿Coges? Entonces es... No, ¿hoy? Vale. ¿Y el nido dónde estará? Mira, otro bicho de aquí. Toga de sacerdote. Hay unos cuantos guapitos también, ¿eh? ¡A por ellos! ¡A por ese que es más grande todavía! ¡Uy! ¿Me cierra la armadura de la hostia o es que no la tengo ahí? Cuidado. Es que lo sabía, me cago en el... Your armor is falling apart. Hay un montón de inquisidores o de... lo que sean estos tíos. A lot of these bitches dead. Do you know what I mean? Oye, malos. Es como musiquita de malos. ¡Cofrecito! ¿Ese está durmiendo? Sí. Pues esa que no... que no le despertáramos, sí. ¿Tú quién te crees que eres, bicharraco? ¿Tú quién te crees que eres, bicharraco? Vale, pues... toda esta zona ha sido limpiada de bicharracos. Ahí hay... oh, mira, misión inicio. ¿Cojones? La tumba del viajero. Ah, mira, este era uno de los contratos, ¿no? Vale, ahora sí que podemos ir para allá. Let's go, let's go. Llevas demasiado... me cago en la puta. Siempre con la misma mierda, tío. Let's go, let's go. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Que no recuerdo... nos decía que al norte... o sea que... había unas trampas, hay unos nidos de bicharraco, ¿no? Pero no me las he encontrado. No he visto una trampa. Que si veo es musiquita de malvados. Ya están ahí. Ahí hay un bicharraco. Hola. Venga, vamos a por ti. Viene muy rápido. Toma, toma. Toma, ay, ay, ay. Siempre igual. ¡Ah! Puto. Dale, 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 dale. Viva, viva, quiero mi habilidad. ¿Dónde está mi puta habilidad? Quiero puntitos de habilidad. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dame, dame mi habilidad. ¿Dónde está mi puta habilidad? ¿Dónde está el... esto, tío? Where is this shit? No me jodas que tengo que trepar. Tío, nobody fuck with the Jesus. Por aquí se puede, ¿no? Porque me ido por aquí antes. Que soy Mongolian, puede ser. ¿Y Mongolian? ¡Viva! Vale. Tranquilo, ciervo, hombre. Tranquilito, prima. A ver, voy a mirar por este camino a ver qué hay. Y me deja pasar estas ramas. Me dejan pasar estas ramas tan sospechosas. ¿Y voy por así? No, no me dejan pasar. Creo que hay otro camino por el que ir, más al sur. Más... A ver... Hola, señor ciervo, ¿qué tal? No se ponga nervioso, que no quiero hacerle pupita. ¿Este qué sitio es? Aquí no hay nada, tío, aquí no hay nada. Pues vamos por aquí, a ver. Aquí tampoco hay nada. The mother of the lamp. El ciervo se está poniendo nerviosísimo, ¿eh? Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Todo va bien, amigo.
Ah, you are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you?
No,
What
it's
are
not.
you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
Hablar de la investigación sobre los herejes.
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
Sure.
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
That will be all, Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
Vale. A ver. ¿Y esto qué es? Voy aquí al sur. La del campamento. Un campamento para papi, viva. Vale. Y aquí puedo dejar todas las mierdas que voy consiguiendo porque soy así de guay. Otro niño. A ver, espera, pues sí, espera, antes de nada. Antes de nada voy a mirar si todo el equipo que llevo es el ideal para mi movida. Espera. Mira, primo. De novicio. Ay. Es que esto es un poquito mejor, pero y aunque son épicas. Me gustaría encontrar todo el equipo de este guanteletes del Rey Guerrero antes de que pasen de moda. Cadena del curandero no puedo. Y esto también. Vale, pues vamos a la elfa. No puedo llevar nada más. Nada. Tampoco. Vale, le toca el Viejales. Nuestro amigo Viejales. Poco. 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 Los tengo bien equipados, Top Pro. Seguro que hay una tienda de mercaderes en algún lado por aquí cerca, ¿no? Digo, para no tener que guardar... Es que no lo sé. No, realmente da igual. Voy a guardarlo y ya, como puedo cogerlo en cualquier momento cuando quiera. Puedo dejarlo cuando quiera. Las pociones y esto las voy a dejar por si acaso. Bueno, no creo que las necesite, pero... Esto lo voy a dejar. Vale. Ahora sí que voy bien, ligerito como una pluma. Interroga a Dendore, la jefa de la aldea. Aldea de Bedeluk. Y aquí qué hay, vamos a mirar un poquito también. Hello, hello my friend. Curioso que en todos los pueblos de esos hay un mercader, pero aquí no. No, y ya está. No puedo hacer nada más que hablar con él. Ya. ¿Cuál es la otra? O sea, hay una. Y la otra es... Interroga a Derdore, interroga al Donigat de la aldea. De hecho, ¿qué coño debería? A ver... Algo para mí, papito.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Burt tir dumad renaikse. I am the Donegad, yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Vale, pues ya está. Misión cumplida. Ha sido un interrogatorio un poco extraño. De hecho, nos ha acabado interrogando él a nosotros, en lugar de lo contrario. Pero supongo que es todo muy normal. ¿Esto es por aquí o por arriba? Aquí no es. Está por arriba, pues. del mundo.
Ber Tirtumad, on Olmenawi. I am Deirdre, daughter of Enora, daughter of Rowena, Mal of this clan. Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Indeed.
Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onolmenawi that you are different from the other Renaigse. What do you seek?
Investigaciones de la magiocracia.
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Ah, I have heard this question before. You sound like the Mind Shaker woman. The rituals are the business of the Donegada, not of the Renoigse. Anything more?
Interroga a los habitantes de la aldea.
Concerning this story about a cult.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
Aquí hay una misión principal.
What do you
Secundaria, quiero
seek?
decir.
I need to be going.
Quawalem seg.
Pero no sé cómo activarlas. Hay algunas que no las puedo activar. No sé. ¿Es cuando acabe la misión principal esta o cuándo? Interroga a los habitantes de la aldea. Aquí no hay habitantes de la aldea. Vamos para abajo. Get down, get down. Hola. Hola. Ah, mira, esos que tienen la marquita de charlar. Hello.
Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
Can't you leave us alone, Monisanaik?
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
No es Minawi.
Birtir tu madre Naikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Preguntarle por la secta de la aldea.
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it's the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
¿De dónde procede? Responderle.
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of XVIII.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Sobre la aldea.
Your village seems different than the others. Why is that?
Each village is different than the others. It is the reflection of those who live in it and of all that surrounds it. Vedlug is the village of the lightning-struck wood in your language.
Why do you call it that?
It is said that there was once a great fire that burned all the surrounding woods caused by a storm. But one tree that burns nourishes a new tree, greener and stronger than before the forest returns. We are like her. Even wounded, we rise again, stronger than we were before. Our warriors are known for this by all clans. They fear us. Let's try something else. Are you on Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I'm not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegad. Your turn.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What a strange question. I don't believe. I know. Nature is alive. A forest is like a village. Every river, every rock, every beast, the land itself, all live, all speak to us. In exchange for these gifts, we honor her, give her our dead. This is the way of things. We do everything in our power to protect her. It was fun. More than with a woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
La mujer que hace luz. Supongo es la investigadora, ¿no? Pero oye, que no hemos acabado, chata.
Do you want something? Enough questions.
Oh, yo quería preguntarle por el demonio. Ya sabes, cosas del demonio.
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Ernaixeia toigen quachesa de elodeis, samermila, mach de wegander.
Por favor, hábleme en cristiano, amigo. No entiendo nada. No entiendo
You
nada.
have a strange stare, Anaixe. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. ¿Alguno de ustedes quiere charlar, no? Vale. A ver, hemos hablado con todos estos. La única que hablaba era la de aquí. De aquí arriba. Este señor que ha aparecido de repente.
Birtir to Mad, Analmanawi. What do you want?
You're different from the others. What is your role in the village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol-Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a denegad. Even you. You should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong, said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
This question seems strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
I'm a
Gracias, guapo.
Thank you for your help.
Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Eustaquia, Febia, Lates, Forkringler. Vamos a decirle que se ande con cuidado, que no les está gustando nada que sea tan curiosa.
Anything new?
No. The
Fecha.
investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but I admit they don't seem keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet, there's something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
Pues venga, vamos a ir. A ver qué opciones tenemos. Desviar la atención del hombre, desviar la atención del hombre. Vale. Vamos a desviar la atención del hombre nervioso. Y vamos a meternos en su casa, vamos a comernos su comida, vamos a dormir en su cama. Muchas cosas.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid the...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Dene god with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglandijk, the next servant of Dene god.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
Pedir ayuda.
I really must go inside. I need to clarify something. If you can help us.
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Vale. Ta-tan, 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 panam. ¿Le enseñará las tetas? ¡Mírame las tetazas!
Toiges! Radayam ready twag.
No me oyes porque soy un ninja. Rápido como el rayo.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
¿Nos encontraremos al pavo ahora cuando salgamos? No, menos mal. Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con Ephesia, Efebia, Efusiva, Efringler. Pero es tan evidente que es un culto maligno. A lo mejor el tío está simplemente pirado y ya está.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened, To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes, but you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he won't lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
Ulas. Escóndete en la salida de la aldea y espera que caiga la noche. Vale, voy a guardar para no cagarla. Porque suelo cagarla mucho. Muchas veces. Y así tengo otra oportunidad. ¿Dónde quiere que espere, primo? ¿Dónde quieres que espere, primo? Ah, vale, ahí.
Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
Esperar hasta la noche.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
De forma discreta. Anda corriendo, ¿no? Coño, que se me escapa. Ups. Uy, 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 uy. Vale. No te escapes, su primo. Vamos a escondernos en esa pared. Oye, oye, ¿esto es en serio, tío? El tío, por supuesto, no se habrá enterado, tío. Ya habéis visto que al colega no le han hecho una mierda. O sea, el colega está tranquilo. El pavo se ha ido. ¿En serio? Increíble, tío. Es que es de puta coña, macho. Por ahí está el pavo. Santuario extraño. ¿De qué está esperando? Voy hasta allá a verlo. Tengo que hablar con él. Mierda, no. Sabía que... Es que no sabía si tenía que hacerlo o no. Lo que estaba esperando a ver qué me decía o qué hacía o qué tal, pero como no se movía nada. Venga, vamos a... Venga. Luego voy a coger esto a la vuelta, o yo qué sé, o nunca, o yo qué sé. Sigue el camino. Al tío no sé...
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots.
El tío la otra vez se ha quedado parado y ahora ha seguido para adelante. Ups. What the fuck, nigga?
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real.
ha visto lo mismo del cuadro, ¿no?
As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Vale. A mí me parece que hay que encender esto.
This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the
Activar.
wind.
Porque si os fijáis, cuando la visión todo se pone
Here,
en
this looks like a
llamas.
snowflake. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Mira, así subimos de nivel más.
Exactly what you saw, my child.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly.
Mira, me lo pone bien. Me pone las que tengo que encender, qué guay.
I felt the lightning
Gracias.
strike and pierce me through and through. Sinister, this stone is blackened, eaten away. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Pero, ay,
May the
no
shadow
entiendo.
engulf our enemies.
A ver, este estaba alright. Este estaba alright. Este no, ¿no? A ver.
Here, this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe
Este
ice.
tampoco.
This stone has an image of the moon. On this stone, the sun is visible.
Quizá el sol sí.
This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth.
A ver, pues qué harán.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
A ver, me falta una.
Here, this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This stone is blackened, eaten away.
¿Será
I
esta?
think it's supposed to evoke death.
Así. Ah, mira, pues me quedan dos que son las que salen. Ah, bueno, es que ya me lo dice, tío.
This drawing looks like an infant.
Representa la vida y
Represent
este
life.
representaba el fuego. No.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Que me diga justo las que son las que hay que poner está un poco triste.
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
Pues vamos para allá, papito. Santuario sangriento. Aquí. No se puede, vale. Por favor. A veces se quedan parados ahí en medio y no dejan pasar los muy cabrones. ¿Y ahora?
Quiet.
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi gedem tayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Fanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Inquid winterbus o galansani. Tugombe nis gremos nigawi. Renkasi e krimaderem denegao edent. Clos duis, arruiect nes diri.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon, Arenta. Esparnu Fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu Fradi, Dawid Gaishudam. Agesparnu Fradi, Dawid Gremosanagui.
¿Han resucitado a un dios? ¿Puede ser?
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
Pues sí, a ver, espera, antes que... A ver, ese ya está todo mirado. Y ahí están los murciélagos que tenemos que recoger que me aparecieron de repente, es que me cago en la vida. En fin, Deidre, espero que tomes medidas porque tienes un colega que se está volviendo tarumba. Aquí no, ya por arriba. Deidre guapa.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigse like the others. He bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoigsi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Uy, 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 uy. Tampoco de miedecita esto. Quiero volver a tener cara a cara con un demonio. Ay, ay, ay.
What do you seek?
I need to be going.
Vale, tía. A ver, tenemos... Ah, mira, puedo activar esta. Ira, un grito de ira que aumenta considerablemente la velocidad de ataque y de encadenamiento. Lo partimos, ¿eh? O lo partimos, papi. Venga, sí, vamos por esto. Y de aquí ya no hay nada, ¿no? Vale, pues vamos. Vamos a hablar con demonios, chincharabiña. Macarrado piña. Ay, que tengo que ir. Tengo que irme a otro mapa. ¿Este mapa no es lo suficientemente bueno para ti o qué? Pues nada, vamos para allá. Ay, mira, aquí hay un camino que no puedo ir. No sé si puedo ir ahora. Podemos intentarlo a ver si se puede. Y si no, pues seguimos para adelante, que está al lado del sitio para cambiar de mapa. Voy a ir por aquí. En teoría. Ah, vale, era el sitio donde estaba la rama aquella, ¿no? Creo que era el sitio ese donde estaba la rama y no me dejaba pasar. Estaba aquí. Estábamos para acá. Hola. Es aquí, era aquí, ¿no? Sí. Pero no lo puedo pasar por aquí. Cago en la leche. Pues nada, vámonos. Aquí al lado del sitio. Y completamos la misión y hablamos con el colega este de los demonios. Lo de aquí, lo de los nidos, todavía me flipa un poco, me sorprende, porque no sé dónde se supone que están los nidos. ¿Qué son los nidos? ¿Malos? ¿Está muerto o está dormido? Que no lo tengo claro. No sé si es aquí, a lo mejor no. En fin. Viajar. Encuentra el santuario que indicó Deidre. 5 horas 47 minutos de paseo más tarde.
Karans, do you need something?
¿Cómo te sientes tras la pérdida de su madre?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
Quiere que la entiendes, tendrás un tratamiento.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor. Yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side. Just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Si tienes amigos que la apoyen.
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps, whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
Puedo contar contigo.
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
Creo que ya le
He
preguntamos
was
sobre
the
esto.
Domegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape. My mother never really recovered from it.
Sí, esto ya lo habíamos oído.
Anything else?
I must leave.
Es curioso que todo el resto de conversaciones me desaparezcan, excepto esa.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
What was your role?
Esto ya lo habíamos hablado.
No. Taleme was hoping to convert them. I tried to teach you so that you were so.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute, and followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection.
Ah, sí, esto ya
As
lo
soon as I
pregunté,
can.
así
Anything
que-
else?
I must leave you.
Oh, wow. Pues me queda Vasco, amigo Vasco.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Do you wish you were never given to the Nords?
How could I not be regretful? I never got to experience a mother's love or a lavish youth.
¿Tiene algún buen recuerdo?
Don't you have any happy memories?
I do, of course I do. For example, I remember the first time I climbed up the shrouds. The incredible view, the dizziness, the sensation of complete freedom. It was an unforgettable moment.
I can only imagine how you felt. But it sounds amazing.
It was. I wouldn't trade that memory for all the gold in the world. Thank you, Desarrollador. You've given me a lot to think about. Did you want anything else?
Uy, amorcito, corazoncito, ¿en serio? Preguntarle. ¿Eh? Eso de corazoncito es porque somos colegas.
Have you ever heard about the Darcys before?
No, I had not. As you know, there are many noble families in Serene, and there was a time when a lot of them had to give a child to the Nords.
Estarían orgullosos de él.
I'm certain that they would be very proud to see that their son is now a famous captain.
I doubt it. Once we're taken away from our homes, we become anonymous. The nobility see the Nords as nothing more than a necessary evil. We are no longer their children. Did you want anything else?
¿Qué piensas de su hermano?
What did you think of your brother? Meeting him in
No sé
such
si se lo
circumstances
pregunté
must have
ya.
been upsetting.
I had high expectations for this encounter. I was naively hoping for some emotional reunion, and I found myself in front of a conceited and selfish idiot. Need I say more?
No todos los hermanos son iguales, el repente te ha permitido hacerse valer.
While it was disappointing, this encounter must have allowed you to assert yourself and sweep your regrets away.
This is true, and I'm very grateful to you for it. You helped me and accompanied me in a period of doubt. Thanks to you, I feel like myself. It's a service I will not forget. Did you want anything else?
Preguntar el significado de los tatuajes. Ahí estamos intimando mucho. Yo no sé si esto va a llevar a algo homosexual. Vamos a llevar a algo todo gay.
The rest of them tell our story. They tell of everything we've been through, our rank, but also the storms we've sailed through.
Te diré que te cuente su historia. Preguntarle si también cuenta historias de desamor. Ay, 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 ay. Uno de los dos va a morder almohada.
I sailed through a hurricane when I was but a simple sailor.
Ay, Dios
That
mío.
I performed several voyages as a captain.
A ver, si pasa, pasa. O sea, no es que tenga problemas
Does
con
my
eso.
entire curriculum really interest you?
Pero
It's
me gusta más
important
la
to me
elfa
that I
esa.
get to know you better.
I'm flattered, but there are other ways to do so than questioning me, you know. Did you want anything else?
¿Tiene intención de volver al mar?
Now that the Admiral has forgiven you, do you intend to set sail again?
Without a doubt, but do not worry. I will not leave you before I find out where our story leads.
Decirle que no permitirías que se fuera. Oye, decirle que lo echarías de menos si se fuera. Decirle que te gustaría volver a navegar a su lado. Ahí. Todo como muy ñoño, ¿no? Decirle que le echarías de menos.
I would
Que es como
understand if you
más
preferred to
neutral.
leave, but I would miss you. That's a certainty.
I will miss you too. But we're not saying goodbye yet, are we? Did you want anything else?
Nos vamos ya.
I must leave you.
Esto se está poniendo demasiado tenso. Vamos a dormir, que de noche. Voy a dormir aquí. Pues sigamos, vamos a ver al demonio. The Demon. Vale, uy. Un mapa enterito para investigar. Bueno, no es muy grande. Supongo que habrá un campamento. A mí. Un poquito de cague, ¿eh? Saber que nos vamos a enfrentar a un demonio o algo. Un campamento, yuhu. Quiero dormir hasta el amanecer, que de día hace menos miedo. Vale. La 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 la. Uy, hay un tío.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Derdra sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late.
Yo creo que ese es el demonio.
But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Yo creo que este es el demonio. Me da un poco de cague, la verdad. No sé si dar un paseíto antes de investigar la zona. ¿Qué opináis vosotros de todo esto? ¿O no se puede? No se puede seguir por aquí. ¿Y por qué por ahí arriba abajo no he podido pasar antes? Por strange. Por el tranje, papito. Uy, una puerta chulísima. ¿Es por aquí por donde he venido? ¿Dónde estaba el viejo pirado? No. Que no puedo pasar. Si doy toda la vuelta. Espera ya. What is this nonsense? Aquí no hay nada. Estoy yendo hacia el norte, pero aquí tampoco hay nada, ¿no? Pero hay un cofre ahí, a lo lejos, a la lejanía. Vale, nada más. Nada más, primo, nada más. Hay otro cofre ahí a la lejanía. Ah. No tengo, I haven't the key, I haven't the skill to open this shit. ¿Qué era eso? A hierro. Iba a hierro. Iba a hierro, man, que pierna. Y este... Uy, este mapa. Antes había un dragón, ahora hay un mosquito o una mariposa o un algo. Contamíname. La. Ahí está el pavo. O sea que si voy hacia el sur tengo que encontrar el camino. Segundo camino a la izquierda, no tiene pérdida. Que yo no sé por qué no lo he visto. Y no sé si tiene, a lo mejor no hay nada más, o sea, a lo mejor ni absolutamente nada. No hay nada, no hay camino ni nada. Hay un camino para volver, pero no para ir. Vale, pues vamos a por el demonio. ¡Demonio! Vamos a por el demonio supremo. Pero guarda, tío, que enfrentarme al demonio no es algo que me guste mucho. Los demonios me dan un poquito de respeto. Santuario de la Cina. Dirige la búsqueda de la Cina. Dirige la búsqueda de la Cina. Hay unas escaleras para subir. A lo mejor puedo dispararles. Pero no sé. Aquí hay unas cuerdas que van de los árboles. Unas piedras. Very complicated. Alright. Mira, esta puerta ya habíamos estado y bueno, antes no se podía hacer nada, ahora sí.
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent. Fresco.
Fresco.
It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
You say? Vale, vamos a los otros fresco. O sea, básicamente tengo que hacer el mismo camino que he hecho ahora. The same path, pero con marcas de misión principal.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
A ver aquí arriba qué hay.
The swamp consumed these bodies almost entirely. These must be the Renaize the hermit told us about.
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
Página arrancada de un diario. Sería suficiente verter un simple brebaje de bayas de belladona para llamar a la criatura. Seguramente el ritual dependa del hecho de que estas bayas venenosas tienen propiedades purificantes en pequeñas dosis, a menos que sea una simple imitación. El veneno de las bayas, el veneno de la ciénaga. Interroga al ermitaño. Pues vamos a hablar con el ermitaño. A ver, amiguito. ¿Y esto? Interrogar al ermitaño. Y aquí hay otra cosa de... Otra cosa que buscar. El fresco este.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Vale. Cumplida toda la historieta, vamos a hablar con el viejo de nuevo, a ver qué nos cuenta. A ver, ¿dónde estás, amiguito?
What do you want, strange stranger?
Hablar sobre el campamento de la ciénaga, hablar de la página arrancada del diario.
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradi gives, Teofradi takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Hablar de los tambores.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Teofradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you.
Depredador, una presa.
A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing.
Vale.
I shall leave you alone.
Pues vamos a hacer sonar los tambores. A ver, hay... Me queda muy claro que es eso, que un sapo, ¿no? Claro, mosquito, sapo y serpiente. No voy a guardar por si la fallo y no puedo seguir. Que creo que es misión principal, así que no debería...
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. The stones! That must be where we need to pour the potion. I just need to get my hands on it.
Y hay un sitio aquí donde pueda hacer, aquí en el campamento. En el campamento poder hacer la poción de belladona esta oscura. Por aquí. Yes, yes it's in. A ver. Opción de... Poción de ritual demoníaco. Necesito vallas de belladona. ¿Dónde consigo yo vallas de belladona? Supongo que habrá por aquí, ¿no? Espera, a lo mejor en la... Espera, papito. A lo mejor en el armario tengo, en la caja... A lo mejor en el esto tengo... Vallas de bellador. Mira. No basta, ¿no? Vale, pues que sea lo que Dios quiera con el demonio. Vamos a tope. Derrota a la criatura de Dios mío. Ay.
What is this?
Ay. Tú tiras veneno, yo también, papu. Ahí, dale. ¡Bomba! ¡Y bomba! ¡Y bomba! He quitado la armadura rápida. La verdad es que este no parece tan complicado como... Supongo porque es de misión principal. A mí no me mires que me das un poco de miedo. Ay. Los pechotes tienes, papu. Ay. Tomarse guapísima. Joder. Ay, te tengo. Fuera,
Sadag! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Sure, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enolmil Frictimen?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Doneigad who received very much power and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enolmil Frictimen means one of 1,000 faces.
This name rings a bell. I've heard it before. It is surely the name of the demon we seek to expose.
Enolmil Frictimen. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.